Hello, teachers worldwide of children and the youth. My name is Rick Jors, and I have an important message to deliver to you. Perhaps some of you are awake and aware of the terms that we use, that the world is in incredible change now, or perhaps you're oblivious to what is actually occurring in the world. It doesn't matter as long as you're listening to this important message. That's all that it requires. Before I begin, just as I was setting up to do this important live message in respect to the children and the youth and the teachers of those children and youth, the birds began singing in the trees, and multiple birds and butterflies coming here, and I could hear in the distance a child laughing. And, you could say it's ironic, synchronicity, or coincidence, but there are no coincidences, and let me just say it's all in alignment with this beautiful message for the teachers to give also to the children. Now, gpms.world is our website, and what it essentially is a worldwide referendum, a chance and a choice for every voice to register their support and their choice for this new humane world, what we are creating. And of course, the world's youth and children play such an important role in this great change occurring now and coming in the very near future. And also, this is one of the reasons why this message is coming out now. For what gpms.world is, it has begun to be taught in schools, most notably Thailand at this time, and also being prepared to go into Uganda and Nigeria. However, gpms.world is a worldwide referendum to create the new reality for humanity that is actually humane and civilized, and humane in the respect that no one is in any lack, or that no one is impoverished to any degree, and that everyone has all of the food and all of the comfort that they so divinely, if you will, deserve. So having said this, with the teachers, what we will be doing here in the very near future, we are preparing a presentation for the teachers to give to the children and the youth. And this presentation is a brief summary, and it's an introduction that we wish for all of you teachers to pass to the children and the youth of the new reality, and also giving them their rightful choice to also register their voice and their vote, you can say, in this referendum for the new world. To keep it simple, whereas this is an all-inclusive worldwide referendum by the people, which is above any governments or any other of the laws, if you will, international law or what have you. This is from the people, which is the superior voice and also lawful structure. So having said this, every child's voice, even if they're 1 second old, the child's parent, which is their guardian, has the absolute lawful right to register their vote. So if this child is 1 second old, it is also the obligation and the responsibility of the child's parent to register them and ensure their free and abundant future. So every voice counts. And when we just look at some simple statistics worldwide, there's slightly over 2 billion that can be in the age group of children and youth. And this is a huge number. And also, when you look at that, they are the generation now and the near, thank you, I love you too, and the near future generation to assure the new reality for humanity, the most civilized, humane reality, if you will. So we will be, stay tuned, we will be in the very near future delivering a PDF file perhaps, or a brochure in some form for teachers to reference as they inform and present this new world to children in the schools. And it does not require to be a lengthy educational topic. In reality, it depends upon each teacher how they wish to present and inform it to the children. However, having said this, perhaps a day or even a one class, 45 minutes, instructing the children of their choice they can make and what the new choice is all about, that liberates them completely from the present enslavement system, that they may be in. So it's to let the children know that they are free. For example, if it's a 6-year-old child you are teaching, it is to inform them that they are not condemned to many years in school and perhaps even university to come out and to work for money just to survive. GPMS completely liberates them from that world. So it's important that they know that they are not entering a world that you see out there now, that we are right now in the midst of incredible change, which completely frees all of humanity, meaning frees them from the old control of money and places their freedom and their choices intrinsically. So it is the teacher's responsibility and obligation to society and to humanity as well to become informed on what GPMS is and what it is delivering for humanity. And, we will be putting out a presentation, as I mentioned, of just a summary of guidelines that a teacher, to make it easier, may wish to follow to inform the children and the youth on. However, it's at the teacher's own discretion how he or she may wish to present it and inform it to the children. So it's more or less an information session, not an educational. You can say it's educational as well, for it is, but the main thing is to inform the children of what's coming, and also to assist in shifting their focus forward and enlightening the children and uplifting and empowering the children as well. So we don't need to go, too deep into it. This is just an introductory, more or less, for the teachers. So gpms.world. If you are a teacher, I strongly suggest that you become informed of what GPMS is. And also educate yourself so you're a little bit more knowledgeable at presenting it to the children and the youth. And you could say, yes, it's a concept, it's a template for the new reality, yet it is very simple. Having said this, it is not complex like the system and the society you are living in now. So it is, once you sit down and look at it, it is easy to understand, and also to see the justification and the reasoning why this is needed upon the planet now. One of the great things is GPMS is the acronym for Global People's Monetary System and Simplified Divine Law. It's also important to know that we use the word global for a very important reason, and it's also to show for any that thought the global elites had an agenda, if you will. Well, let's say this was the global elites, yet this is the global peoples. It's huge. And it's to show that the people do not need to submit to the global elite, for the people are the global people, which are something different, and which has all the moral and ethical values that is contained within GPMS, and are the absolute power and authority that creates the new world. With GPMS, there are guardians of this, and what we call,